So today's episode on reawakening, I want to talk about something just near and dear to my heart, as all these subjects are. So be careful when everybody exalts what you're doing. It's not a good thing. Usually probably not a good thing. There's different people out there that have been exalted for things that are doing in their day. Then they were, called murderers later on, because Hitler was very popular. Barack Obama was very popular. And you know how evil their stuff that they're doing right now, what they're doing to infants, tearing them limb from limb. Off the political discussion. So it's the apostasy of approval. Because a lot of times, I've noticed on TV, it's people that are into shamanism, are into witchcraft, these yoga people. They're all sitting there exalted and, they're so good for the environment and everything else. But this is what God's word says about this. Luke 16, no servant can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will be loyal to the one and despise the other. You can't serve God and mammon. So now the Pharisees, who were lovers of money, also heard all these things, and they derided him. And he said to them, you are those who justify yourselves before men, but God knows your heart, which is highly esteemed among men, is an abomination in the sight of God. So typically what's really popular is an abomination in the sights of God. You take a look at the LG, the rainbow flag. That's horrific. Because, I feel terrible for these people. I love anybody who's in the homosexual lifestyle or has come out of it. But what you're doing is an abomination. It's awful. It's awful. A lot of it, what happens during the middle of homosexual sex, when people, when they do these things, is they're bending their identity. They're having their identity destroyed. Because a lot of it, who you have sex with defines your, it defines who you are. It defines your roles. It defines roles in marriage. And right there, it completely destroys them. You feel terrible for them, but people highly esteem it. People highly esteem it, and so, and here's another verse. Luke 6:26. Woe to you when men all speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. Nobody's looking to hear the truth. The truth really hurts. You're not very popular when you tell the truth. And I've seen relationships that they were together. These two girls were friends for 10 years. Then she sat there and she called out. One called out, she wanted to get remarried. And, and the thing was, she couldn't biblically do it. She couldn't biblically just get remarried. And even if you disagree with me on the premise, their friendship ended, and we just look back at it. We just look back at this and just why didn't you give these people these warnings to begin with? The fact that, we want to start off a friendship with truth so we can scare the other person away. So what I want to have left is people that are around me that care about me. That's why I tell them the truth. If I scare them away, I didn't waste 10 years of my life with you. And by the way, I'm saying this to you out of love, and I love you all. You have a wonderful day. Peace.